Miles Morales has been through so much these past few years. Now, he just wants to go back to being your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, which is always difficult for our Spider-Man. And with this new line of Miles comics, time to figure out how well that actually goes for him. Let's get into it. As we catch up in school. Miles, you're a miracle. This is a perfect model of the control rods, down to the graphite tips. Clearly I got the best project partner award. Real talk, you locked in on this. The meltdown at Chernobyl matters to me. I had family there, died before I was born. Sorry, that was dark. As Miles thinks, Valentina is an exchange student from Ukraine, and I totally worked hard on this semester project to impress her, but we keep things like that in the tub. So you're up to speed on nuclear physics? What are the secrets you keep it from me? I'm a little hungry. I'm hungry because I was doing my other thing this morning. As we catch up 6 hours earlier, my mom hates cranes, megalophobia. This guy doesn't want to fall off one that's collapsing. The other thing I do is making sure people like him get home safe. I got you, homie, as Spider-Man saves the day. Imagine being in that reactor control room. The craziest thing is a wrong split-second decision can end the whole world. Preach. As we see Miles continuing to save the day. This one's for you, Mom. Split-second decision. Saving everyone from all the debris. I was really worried about being the weird kid with the accent here. I was the weird kid here. No accent. You kinda have an accent. Like what? Like American, that mix of overconfidence and barely pronounced consonants. Why do you all hate T so much? As Miles hits a superhero landing and says, next time, when the big metal thing falls, run. Everybody good? Keep on keeping on, as he swings away. I think I'm starting to figure this whole Spider-Man thing out. As Miles continues to get his flirt on after school. You hear about Spider-Man stopping that crane this morning? Wild. Heard a bit, he's always doing something. You never asked about my eyes. You stare at them, so ask. I think they're pretty. As he thinks, pretty. Can I sound any more like I just got out of a relationship and I can't talk to a girl? As she explains, Waardenburg syndrome. I don't have superpowers or anything. Mutation of the, as he cuts her off. Neural crest cells during embryonic development. Makes my Halloween vampire costume pretty easy to put together. Ah, vampires. I got a nicky thing around vampires. You're awkward, and that's honest. You wanna ask me out? I just got out of a thing. We're still friends though, so I'm out of the thing. I like tea. Find a cool place? As Miles thinks, she would be normal, no powers, just a normal date with a normal girl. Besides the whole gray eyes and probably a super genius thing. This is me. See you later, Danger. Tea. That's a job for Genki. Find the coolest and most affordable place to drink tea. As Miles gets a family invite at the Statue of Liberty. But before he goes, he calls Genki. Genk, yeah, I'm gonna be late. Got a family thing. No, the other family. I need a cool place to meet someone for tea. No, I'm not asking you that because you're Korean. I'm asking you that because I've had 2 cups of tea my whole life. As Miles catches up with his other family. Potential cosmic Armageddon. Destruction at a molecular level. And Gwen says, you get it. You in? Gwen, do you need me there or do you want me there? Well, we'd probably be more tactically efficient without you there. Stop it, Miguel. It's not critical, but it'll be nice. Band back together and all that. As Miles explains to the both of them, I saved people today. Normal people. People who deserve it. I'm thinking I need to do the Brooklyn thing for a while. I'm getting the hang of it again. Enough said. We'll miss you. Not a lot of places to swing up here. You want a quick ride down? Nah, I'm taking the scenic route. As he jumps off. When you really need me, holler. As we catch up with a bunch of police officers. Call came in with a voice screaming about some kind of bad guy. Super? Didn't say. Doesn't matter. Brooklyn still has cops. Us. And we can handle things too. As they all walk in together. Hello? Peace officers, we're responding to a call. Is there anyone who needs help? Are you armed? I was hoping you would be armed. Sir? I need you to slowly walk out of the darkness. Of course you do. As he instantly leaps at them and they open fire. But none of it matters. As he slams into the ground, pushing them all away. Focus your rage. Find the power. And with the swing of his arm, they all go flying out of the church. And as he stands over the last cop, he says, I am beyond the threshold and ready for what must be done. I don't hate you, officer, but I can pretend I do. As he cuts the man in half. And with that, we catch up with Miles and Genki playing video games. You just told him to kick rocks? I didn't say kick rocks. I just said if they didn't need me, I would stick around here. Was Neon Spider-Man mad? I bet he was mad. Actually, he was chill. Gwen was a little bummed. Alternate dimension Ghost Spider is fine. Gank, you've never seen her face. Which superhero is ugly? Besides you. Boy, you just ordered up a combo. And remember other Spidey's thing? Great power and greater responsibility? I've been a vampire, been cosmic, spider gods and all that. I want to be responsible for where I am. People here. And right now, I'm responsible for putting this hurt on you. As these guys are playing Marvel Token. Which is hilarious because Paul and Dylan were playing Marvel Rivals in Spider-Man's issues. As we get back to that ass whooping and Miles wins. But Genki says, you have spider reflexes, that's all that is. I'm looking for balance. I can be Spider-Man and have a normal ass life. I can try harder to do that. I didn't say you couldn't. Wakanda, reality hopping to find Billy, the origin boxes. I've spent so much time across the multiverse, I kind of forgot which universe is mine. And where did this super spider pet come from again? This should not be in our dorm room. Top of my to-do list, I promise. We need to rank out your powers, like a fighting game. Invisibility, the venom thing, the sword thing. No idea why Spider-Man can make his own sword, but it's smooth. We need to figure out how far you can take it and what the pros and cons are. Like lab work in a fighting game. I'm down, not a bad idea. It's a great idea. I'm the guy in the chair. I'm supposed to have great ideas. So, Valentina, spill. You just went chill on Starling. I know, and I'm not trying to get into a new thing, but those eyes, huh? She's cool, man. The way she's so focused on using science to make things better. She's just a person, you know? Not the daughter of this costume or the alternate version of this or that Spider-Man. She's just real and smart and smells like jasmine. Yeah, Japanese Cultural Society. Huh? That's like the end of a thought, but you didn't tell me the first part. For the tea. The JCS has a tea thing. It's cool and free. And if you do some research on Japanese culture before you go, you can sound smart. You're welcome. Japanese cultural tea. Love it. Thanks. No cap, this whole real me, spider me, keeping it all straight thing, I'm figuring it out. I think I got this. As we catch up with Miles' father. What would you do if we didn't show up one morning for my cortado? Never had to worry because you two always show up. Cortado for you, Jeff. Officer Mike, light and sweet. Mike, I got a family case. Kid wants to be a cop. You mind dropping by, let him ask you some questions? You bet, set it up. I know one magic trick, I'll do it for the kid. Speaking of, how's your boy doing? How's Miles? As an explosion knocks Jeff away, landing on a car. Do you remember me? Because I remember you, Agent, and I will remember this. As he nearly obliterates Miles' father, but he's saved by Spider-Man. As Miles says, so, you can control kinetic energy, make hard light weapons, maybe a little sprinkle of telekinesis on top? What's your name? What psychotic villain thing you on? I'm not a threat to you, Spider-Man. Please, leave me be. This isn't your concern. You're blowing up innocent people in my city. That's kind of the definition of my concern. Big time. Okay, so we make this ugly. As he points at an old woman, the kinetic energy will blow her into atoms unless she gets moving. So get to stepping, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, go! As his father pulls out a shotgun and prepares to defend himself, and Miles has to think on his feet. Kinetic energy has to express itself somehow. If it can't move out, it pushes in, which means if she freezes, she pops. If she moves, she vents. So right now, saving her life means keeping her in motion until the charge dissipates. Gonna need you to trust me, Miss Innocent Person. Dad, I'm gonna need you to stay alive and run away from this. But you won't run, will you? And he's right, his father stands his ground, shooting at the villain. Do you remember me, liar? Faster. Dad, I really hope you're running away. But he isn't. He gets disarmed and punched. You're doing great, Miss Innocent Person. Hope this new idea works. As he throws her as far as he can, as Miles' father is still getting beat up. He ripped me apart because of you. Remember me. No idea who you are. Pain will help you. I learned how to make it help me. As he again activates his hard light construct, but Miles comes just in time. Then here's a little more. Venom shocking him right in the head. But as he pushes Miles off, he's thinking back. 3, 2, 1. Catching the old lady. You're gonna be fine, miss. Sorry about the trip. As the villain says, bioelectrical charge. Cute. And noted, Spider-Man. You chose to stand in my way, so you choose everything that happens next. To you. As light engulfs Miles. As Miles' father explains everything. I did lie to him, son. I do know who he is. I told you about your Uncle Aaron bringing me to Turk Barrett. Turk was working for Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. So was Aaron. Whole thing was a setup, gangland test. I held my own. Aaron said I had that dog in me, as if he didn't lie to me to get me there. I got arrested, then I got an offer from Nick Fury. Fury knew I had Turk's respect, so he wanted me to go back in, work for S.H.I.E.L.D. So I did that. Turk was running mutant growth hormone, black market bio-high. Fisk knew how to run it smooth, operation like a sneaker pop-up. Up on a Monday, tear down my Friday. Local law enforcement needs warrants. By the time they got him, operation was gone. New address, rinse and repeat. S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't need a warrant, but they needed the working address. Fury made it sound easy. Men like him can. As Fury says, you held your own. Turk likes you. Fisk has dollars and cents, man. Bookkeeping watching the shipments. That's your in. Work the guy. Be the new ambitious crew hire. Get him to put you in the packing operation. Then give him the address. Smooth and easy. All it is. Martin Moore, bookkeeper's name. I ran Fury's play. Told him I needed money. I would do the low-level MGH pack-up. Whatever got me in and working. Put me on the line, I told him. And he did. Gave me the address. And I gave that to Fury. Fury got his raid, and I never knew what happened to Martin. I assumed Martin got arrested. I guess he didn't. And whatever happened to him, he blames me. Because I lied to him. and used him. Always thought you were the one with the freaks coming after you, but I got 2 men killed today. I don't want you paying for my mistakes, son, but I know you're not gonna let this go. And whatever he is now, Martin won't let this go either. I can stop him, Dad. It's what I do. Miles, you're a kid. This guy's gonna aim war at me. Not if I'm standing in his way. Dad, I got this. The way you say that when you're in that suit, sometimes it's hard to believe that you're my son. Part of me looks at you like everyone else. I believe. If he's tracking you, don't stay home. Call off sick from work. Keep your head down. This fellow's angry, loud. Won't take me long to find him. Be careful, Miles. I'm Spider-Man. Careful isn't really my thing. With this being the end of the issue. So, this is issue number 1. We've only got this one issue, but we finally got a way to catch up onto Miles Morales. We got a brand new villain gunning for his father, and Miles may or may not have a new girlfriend, as he does his best to just stay chill and be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So in the next issue, we'll have to see where all this goes. But I hope you enjoyed this one. Catch you on the next one.